Many times in life we compare ourselves to others. We notice what they own, how they look, how easily they seem to succeed, and we start asking, why can't I be like them? The more we compare, the more we forget to appreciate our own path. In today's fast-paced world, where TikTok videos and Instagram posts show only the happiest snapshots, it's even easier to believe that everyone else is living a perfect life. If you've been feeling unsatisfied and convinced that other people are happier, this story is for you. One day, a crow was flying over a village when he grew tired and decided to rest near a small pond. He landed on a tree branch and looked down at the water. There, he saw a swan gliding calmly across the pond. The swan's feathers were bright white, and it moved so gracefully that it looked like a piece of the sky had fallen into the water. Soon, a few villagers arrived by the pond. They smiled, pointed, and spoke with admiration as they watched the swan. The crow, feeling curious and a little lonely, flew closer. But as soon as the villagers noticed him, their faces changed. They waved their hands and shooed him away, as if his black feathers were a stain on their peaceful scene. The crow flew to another branch, thinking, maybe they're afraid I'll make the place dirty. Yet when he tried to come closer again, they chased him off once more. The crow's heart sank. The swan was welcomed and praised, but he was treated like something unwanted. With hurt in his chest, the crow left the village and flew deep into the forest. Alone on a branch, he finally let his tears fall. "People hate me because my feathers are black," he whispered. "If only I had white feathers like the swan, then people would love me, and I would be happy too." Just then, an old crow passed by and heard him crying. The old crow perched nearby and asked gently, "Young one, why are you so sad?" The crow answered, "I hate my black feathers. Nobody likes me. Everyone admires the swan, and I wish I could look like that." The old crow studied him for a moment and said, "There is a legend about a magical spring hidden deep in this forest. They say if you bathe in its water with a pure heart, your appearance can change. But before you chase a new look, ask yourself a better question. Would it truly make you happy? Go and ask the swan whether it is truly happy." The young crow agreed and flew back to the pond. He approached the swan politely and asked, "Dear swan, everyone praises your beauty. Your feathers are so white, and people treat you kindly. You must be the happiest bird here. Are you happy?" The swan looked down and replied softly, "Thank you, but I am not as happy as you think. People admire me, but they also keep me like a pet. I cannot live freely. I worry about what will happen when I grow old. I don't even know what tomorrow will bring." The crow was shocked. He had only seen the swan's beauty, not its fear. "Then who do you think is the happiest bird?" he asked. The swan answered, "Perhaps the parrot. Parrots have colorful feathers, and people don't eat them. They seem safe." The crow thanked the swan and went searching for a parrot. After a while, he found one perched on a branch, its feathers bright and vibrant. The crow said, "Dear parrot, your colors are beautiful. You must be the happiest bird." The parrot sighed. "My feathers are pretty," it said, "but that is why humans capture me. They put me in cages and keep me locked up. They want me to speak their words and entertain them, but I live without freedom, always afraid I will never fly where I choose." The crow felt even more confused. "Then who is the happiest?" he asked. The parrot replied, "The peacock must be. Everyone admires its feathers. People treat it like a royal bird." So the crow flew to a zoo where he found a peacock displaying its stunning tail to a crowd of visitors. People clapped, smiled, and took pictures as if the peacock were a treasure. The crow approached and said, "Dear Peacock, your feathers are incredible. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock stopped its display and looked at the crow with tired eyes. "No, my friend," it said. "People admire my feathers, but they also take them. They pluck them and sell them, and it hurts. Even when they don't pluck, I am always being watched. I cannot fly away or choose a quiet life. I envy you because you are free and no one bothers you wherever you go." Hearing this, the crow felt as if a light had turned on inside his mind. He realized he had been taking his freedom for granted. He might not be praised for his appearance, but he could fly wherever he wanted, rest wherever he wanted, and live without chains. For the first time, he understood that what looks perfect from a distance often hides pain up close. The crow flew back into the forest and found the old crow again. "I don't want to be anyone else," he said. The swan is admired, but worries about being owned and harmed. The parrot is colorful but trapped in a cage. The peacock is celebrated but suffers and has no peace. I am grateful to be a crow. My feathers are black, but my life is free. The old crow nodded. "That is the lesson," he said. "Everyone has struggles you cannot see. Comparison makes you focus on what you lack and forget what you already have. Instead of wishing for someone else's feathers, be thankful for your own gifts. Remember, you are unique, and no one can live your life better than you can once you stop measuring it against others."